They've certainly adhered to your request of turning down the air conditioning.
Well, I think it's working pretty well.
It's definitely working. It's like that chip is on his shoulder.
Focus.
Like, I'm focused, and I'm going to just hit bombs as he lifts this one out to the right field. And boom! This one is gone. A 2-run home run by Gal Guolin, and his home run hitting streak continues. This guy is on fire. The nail on the head when you're talking about the way that the sky or the lights or something out there, because Gal Guolin is, as he pops this one up to second, he's usually pretty solid out there, right?
Wow!
Absolute disaster in the infield for the brothers as the wind wreaks havoc on second baseman, and first baseman.
I'm asking everybody out there to upload. Whoa, look at this one.
And that one's hit deep to right field. And whammy! We are on the board here at the Xinzhuang Baseball Stadium as Dai Pei Feng goes deep for his 4th home run of the season, and this is why I love this kid. And good call on that pink bat, Richard.
Oh, yeah.
One. Hard shot down to third, over to second for 1, down to first for 2. Great play by the third baseman. Great play by the third baseman. There's that Gal Guolin. Oh my God. We'll head to the top.
Well, when you hear the songs, you know who is on the mound for the Monkeys.
And it's not Gal Guolin, is it?
It's definitely not Gal Guolin, for sure.
My apologies, folks. I usually do quite well with the names, but for some reason I'm thinking about Gal Guolin as Guo Fuling made the play to end the last inning, correct?
Yep.
I'm so sorry.
And we have now number 0, Chen Yixing on the mound, who is making...
Oh, that one's a hoo-ha, too, to deep center field. Whammy! Home run, Xu Zhijie. He didn't give us much time to talk about that last at bat.
Oh,
and
yeah.
that will make the game 7-5.
Yep.
You can see why the Monkeys have been owning the Guardians.
Oh,
that one is ripped out into left field and gone! Whammy! A home run by Fan Guochen to open the bottom of the second. And I was just talking about hitting stats, and just like that, it's 1-0 Guardians. Wow.
For those 8 diamonds on the Red Sox ring that they won in 2004, they represent 8 straight wins, starting from the Game 4 of ALCS until they swept the Cardinals 4-0 in the World Series. So,
who did they sweep?
The Cardinals.
Okay, good. I just want one of my friends to hear that if he was listening.
You made me thought that I said something wrong. I still remember they swept the Cardinals, but the thing struck out in the first time.
And he rolls one up the middle in between short and second, and that will be a base hit. And he actually took second base on that single because the ball rolled so slow, and center fielder Shen Holloway took his good old time getting to it.
Oh, yeah, and
I was just thinking, when you think of a Guardian and a Lion, so basically I was going to say, who would win in a real fight between a Guardian and a Lion?
You mean the real world?
Yeah.
The Guardians. He has a sword.
But what is a Guardian, though? In your mind.
Please refer to the to the logo of the team. You'll be able to see it somewhere. I think in every half inning, we'll be coming to the broadcast with the logo. And actually, it's on TV right now on the left corner of these the Zhongxians.
So he does have a sword?
I believe so. Yeah, but maybe in this case he has a bat instead.
Well, then the Lion might have a chance.
Well, we don't know. Well, let's not try to put that into the real world for the fight, please.
There's enough violence in the world today.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, his
name is Jerry?
Yeah, we just call him that because his Chinese name is Wu Jierui. And Jerry is actually, when you try to translate the word, the name Jerry, back to Mandarin, it is Jerry. So we just kind of give him a nickname as Jerry Wu. I think we should go down there to ask him if he has a real English name or not.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not Jerry.
Okay.
I only know a few Jerrys. Do you know many Jerrys?
Yeah, I know a few. Be encore, because that two words was the exact translation of the English word encore. Encore.
So I'm going to ask you the same question I just asked you about Jerry.
Yeah.
How many people do you know named Encore?
Nobody.
That one's ripped down the line, and that could be trouble as we got some speed in Ujiare as he will stop at third base. And I mean Anka. I'm going to stick with Anka instead of Encore. I'll go with Jerry, but I'm not going to go with Encore.
Of course, of course.
First times we talked about him, and this is when one of our first contacts with Mr. Keith Olbermann was when I said that he played for the Jacksonville Giant shrimp instead of the Jumbo shrimp. So that ball's hit deep to center, and that one was a jumbo hit, Mr. Keith Olbermann, and it leaves the yard to give the Guardians a 4-3 lead here in the fifth. Ball's hit up the middle. Could be two here off the second and over to first for two. And that is a huge double play in the top of the seventh. Just what the doctor ordered. He even got hit in the head and then he grounded into a double play. Go sit down and have some water because it's not your at-bat. And that ball is driven deep to center field, but Lin Zexuan makes an acrobatic catch out there in center field to save 2 runs.
Wow.
I'm leaving the booth right now.
Look,
Catch up to
by
me.
looking at them having those dishes, I now can understand how our fans feel like when they were complaining about those to us. While we were having all those different kind of food in the earlier part of the season, they were telling us how hungry they are by looking at us eating. I am able to understand how they feel right now.
And our wonderful Guardians fan Twitter account says, well, it must be the 5th inning, but this time Richard and Wayne are going hungry.
Yeah, I'm also hearing the complaints from our Chinese booth counterparts. They are also saying that this is unfair, too. Oh, that's the Mariners. Is there his girlfriend next to her? Next to him?
He said he wrote on Twitter that he had a baseball date.
Oh,
whatever that means.
When the brothers actually, they were hitting. Wow.
They are hitting wow as that ball is launched almost out of the stadium. That wow was perfect, Richard. They give the brothers a 3-0 lead here, and that ball was crushed. I like that wow, though. That's going to be your patented wow now.
So that's the... Oh, my God. And that would be a grand slam.
Get out the cheese and the mustard because the grand salami is in the house. Zhang Zihao, 10-zip brothers. Oh, no. You're gotta be kidding me. Number 2 batter in your lineup, and you're gonna go and give them an out? It's almost like... Like what? It's almost like he's so stubborn that he wants to prove a point that bunts do work. And he just continues to bunt with his great hitters. Bunt with Lin Zexuan, bunt with Li Zongxian. I mean, I'll go hit a bunt here too. That ball's driven into the gap, and that will be game over as who comes into the plate? Hu Jin-long! Walk-off double. Gao Guohui, and the Guardians win the game 6-5, and the sack bunt is alive. Game, set, and match. The hero of the game, Gao Guohui.
And then tell your family, your friends.
On the bleacher, it says hit here.
And then they will hit it there, and they will jump out of the way. We've also seen that happen a lot, too. Or young men not protecting their girlfriends or whatever. Yeah, it's funny, I came to the game last night. I came with a couple of my friends who are British, and they don't really know much at all about baseball. So sometimes they're asking, questions that you're thinking like, wow, like you don't even know that about baseball. But I'm sure if they start talking about soccer or football that way, I probably, I wouldn't know the answers either. But at one point, someone hit the ball really high, and I just yelled at Lenanka, "It's a can of corn," something like that. So for the rest of the night, my British friend just yelled "can of corn" for every play. It was a strikeout, a ground out, a home run. He was just yelling "can of corn" the whole time. So I don't know what the guys behind us were thinking.
Well, he's definitely having fun, right?
He was having fun, yeah, that's for sure.
And that's the purpose of coming to a game.
That ball's cracked into left, and that will score the 13th run of the evening for the Lions. As, just like Richard said, Ujie continues his hot hitting in the hot month of June.
And to watch the game between Recruited Monkeys and Fubon Guardians. Welcome back, my friend Wayne is here
I
to
made
save
it.
my
Wow,
life.
sorry. Oh no, Aaron, you sounded great. I almost sat down and left. Yeah, it's not quite the pitching matchup that I had thought it was going to be before I got on my circus ride over here.
Yes.
The last time that you did a game here, I was out in the stands heckling the players as best I could.
Yeah, I believe that time that Boston told me that you were with your family and watching the game on the stand, right?
Yeah, with some friends actually. And I was actually giving Lin Anke a hard time, and then he went and hit like 75 home runs in the next 3 games. So I think he likes me. That ball's crushed, and that's going to be a no-doubter as it hits the top of the seats. 3-run bomb to Yushen, and the Monkeys are back in business. 8-6 Guardians. That might have been our fault too, Aaron. Talking about how he hasn't been hitting too many home runs. Whoops.
Well, it's very interesting is that last home run that Zhu Yushen had is almost 1 month ago. That is on 6th in June in Taoyuan. The pitcher was Henry Sosa.
Wow. Again, before I start talking about Bud, like infield fly girl here starts. Oh God, here we go. Wayne McNeil hating on bunts again. That one gets through.
Unbelievable.
They're gonna hold the runner at third base.
Wow. Chen Fei and Yu Delong, 2 players failed to bunt. Turns out they can get a hit instead. Now with
Beaver here. And he drills that one. That should be right at Gao Guolin. But he boots it. And then he throws the ball into the stands for reasons unbeknownst to me. And that will allow 2 runs to come in to score on what should have been the 3rd out of the inning.
Yep.
Sorry, Lindley again. He just never waits.
Yep.
Especially for you. He never waits for you, no matter where you are.
Yeah, tell me about that.
He's been doing it since the beginning of the season.
Yeah, no matter we're here or if I'm calling the game in Taoyuan, they're just... I need to have a conversation with those guys. When I get the dance.
Speaking of home runs, Richard, wow, you nailed that one, as that is an absolute bomb. And Richard's going to get me some lottery tickets tonight, as no, it is not, it is foul.
Wow. I'll take my sports lottery ticket back.
Just hold those back. Yeah, those are...
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to Xinzhuang Baseball Stadium as we have the baseball team look like.
Those are all my best buddies out there sitting in
I
field.
see.
That's why I jumped on the mic too quick. Yeah, they're all the guys I play ball with, too.
Did you guys go play ball this morning?
No, they were actually out at a beach, and then they went straight from the beach to the ball game.
Okay, that did not invite you, right?
Unfortunately, or fortunately, I had to work today, so it's pretty cool down here in the booth. Ooh,
what was that throw?
That should get down. And I'm not sure what is happening out there in left field tonight, but that is another horrible whiff on a ball that should have been caught. Let's see if